Hey guys, it's Trickster Gaming here, and I'm just here to talk to you about the future of Geometry Dash and how I think it's going to be playing out for the next decade or so, since it looks like the game is going to thrive for, approximately that long of time. So to start off, we're gonna go all the way back to Geometry Dash Lite, kind of, go on a history of like RobTop. So with GD Lite, it was just a kind of a cash cow app to bring new players to the game, etc. Same thing with Geometry Dash Meltdown and Geometry Dash World. Now, the way I see it is how we have the shards of power in the full version of Geometry Dash. We have the fire shards, the ice shards, the poison shards, the shadow shards, lava bonus, I think I'm missing one or something like that. We have all these different type of shards. So my theory is that RobTop is going to make a game based off of each of these shards. Now, before you guys hate on him, it's actually a smart idea because he's got to make money off the game. He's got to bring new players in. He's got to make the money. He has a life too. So, he has a family and everything from what I know. So he's got to bring the bread to the table, and it's actually a pretty smart strategy to make a little game around the holiday season for like Geometry Dash to bring to bring some relevance, like, hey, this game exists, we have this new update coming, blah blah blah. And a lot of you guys don't really realize it's really easy, for him to make those little games like Geometry Dash Meltdown and Subzero. All he had to do was really take Meltdown, copy it, but add the new levels and the camera controls. Like, you guys think like, oh, he's spending like 6 months to make a new game. In reality, it would take him just a couple weeks to make the 2.2 themed game. What really is the time killer is getting copyrights for the music, getting permission to use the music, paying everyone. That's what really takes all the time. Getting the copyrights and coding the new triggers, because with every new trigger, you have to make it so that trigger can function with every object in Geometry Dash. That's like how hard his updates get. Like the camera controls, he has to fix like 20 bugs with the ship, the trail, everything. So like before everybody starts getting all antsy about it, like, oh, he just released a game, he probably has 2.2 done by the time he released that little side game. And it's really smart to release a game around Christmas because that's ad revenue. Shoot, if I was in his case, I would have done the same thing. Although I would have had a little bit of a staff, like 2 or 3 people. But yeah, that's kind of like what he's doing. I could see maybe a green themed, I don't know, Geometry Dash Toxic Sewer, I don't know, horrible name, but I could see more mini games or side games to come in the future for future updates, so we can have some money to live off of, and because yeah, and it gives us like some hype. It builds hype for the game, and it brings more people, because like there's a lot of people that quit this year. But yeah, it's a really smart idea. It's a really English. It's a really smart strategy for him to do this with 2.2 and future updates. Now, I just want to say Happy New Year's. This is also my New Year's kind of video. I just want to wish everybody, a great 2017, or I hope everyone had a great 2017, and I hope that 2018 will be 18 times better, or 2018 times better than 2017 was. So, last two things that I really want to discuss is a new difficulty for Geometry Dash. Whether it comes in 2.2 or 2.3, I don't know. But I feel that this is really needed. So basically, I want to talk about deadly demon or deadly difficulty as its own, because the game is getting a lot harder. We have levels like Bloodlust, Sonic Wave Infinity, Wood Kid, Catharsis, Haunted Corridor, and a ton of other like hell demons. And I feel that it's time to have a difficulty like such as Deadly Demon that RobTop was actually planning back in what was it? Back in early 2.1, 2.1, he did rumor the possibility of a new difficulty, and he did talk about demon coins or demon keys. That was something that was talked about. I'm not entirely sure like what that would all be. I'm pretty sure he has something all planned. And then another thing, so we have the like a new difficulty is really needed. Deadly, have it like 15, 20 stars for like the top 10 levels, and then that would replace the top 50 demons list. You have the top 10 deadly demon list, something like that. Another idea of mine would be for the main RobTop levels, since a lot of them are outdated and nobody's ever going to play them again. I think it would be really cool for one of these updates, like if RobTop's not making a new game mode and he just wants to add a new level, I think it would also be really cool to see a hell mode or a hero mode for the main RobTop levels. And what this would be RobTop's version, like a reskin and a version 2 of his own levels. Like imagine Stereo Madness with camera controls and triggers and actual design. I think it would be cool to see him make a deadly difficulty for all of his levels, or see if his first insane demon, like since people used to think Deadlocked was a medium hard demon back in its glory day, I think it would be cool to see RobTop make his first insane or extreme demon. And that would also be the first deadly demon difficulty. And oh boy, like the odds of him doing that are slim, but it's just a fun thought. So another thing that I also wanted to talk about was new quests. I feel that having new types of quests would be really cool. Now this is another idea that could go inside with the Deadly Demon, which is black stars, basically. How you get like the normal shiny stars with normal levels, normal rated, epic, whatever levels. I feel that Deadly Demons should have their own type of stars in a way. Like, they would still count in a way to your normal star count, but they would also be their own set system, black stars. That would be, pretty cool to have like a new star system. Another thing that I could see happening are maybe gold mana orbs. I could also see some new shards for sure in 2.2, maybe 2.3 as well. Now, I was also speculating on possible game modes for 2.3 and 2.4, and I think a bouncing kind of mode, like you tap and it shoots you down to the ground and bounces you back up, kind of like the robot, except harder to control. I think that would be really cool. That was in a Geometry Dash level. Not sure which one, but I think it's like Ancient Medicine or something like that. But I think like something super bouncy would be really fun to see. Maybe something with vertical mode, that would also be really cool. Now the last thing that I want to talk about that I feel that needs to be added, because like keys are so dang easy to get, I feel that there needs to be a chest with the 4-hour chest and the 24-hour chest. I feel that there needs to be a chest that you can get every 30 minutes, and it gives you, and you have to pay 1 key, or occasionally every 3 chests that you unlock, it would cost you 5 keys to unlock this, and I feel that that would solve the key issue with GD. Another thing that could be done is with the thing, you could also like take the existing mana orbs, because you can get like 500,000 or 1,000,000 mana orbs or whatever. You can get a lot of mana orbs, and I feel that it would be really cool to see maybe a spinner or something, like something new, like a daily or every 7-hour spinner, and you pay like 3,000 mana orbs to spin, and it can give you shards. It can give you like 50% chance you'll get some shards or some diamonds. You know, I feel that that would be really, really cool. And it would also solve like a shard issue. It could also give you some keys. You know, that would be really, really cool, I think. And it could like, now going in with my golden mana orb idea, I also feel that like every 10 hours or 12 hours there would be like this special spinner that would give you like 2 times the rewards for the every like 7-hour or 8-hour spinner. So, you know, this is just all like kind of rough ideas, but this is the New Year's special kind of video. It's a little bit unscripted, unorganized, but it's all of my ideas for, you know, 2.2, 2.3, and 2.4, and going on forever. Anyways, I'll see you guys in 2018, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Peace.